changing very rapidly, and sometimes it's overwhelming because I just feel like I'm shedding myself, a persona, a mask of a person that I use to hide my true feelings. But now that I'm letting go of all these things that don't serve me, that I don't letting go of the character traits that no longer resonate with who I am as a soul, it makes me really want to come forward to you with some communication, with an offer in the physical world. I really want to show you how much I care. And now that, yeah, it's like everything is crumbling around me, and the only thought on my mind is of you and how I want to be with you. And yeah, I really do want to give you this new beginning in the physical world. I want to make you a proposal, an offer of a commitment, of a connection in the 3D. However, right now I'm feeling a little bit stuck and a little bit trapped, but this is something I'm working on. As things, fall apart, it does free me. Yeah, I'm freeing myself from my ego, and I'm freeing myself from my fears. I'm freeing myself from situations that keep me from you, in order to give you this new beginning. But it's a work in progress. And right now, things really are kind of shifting so rapidly that I don't know if I would even want you to be fully involved in my world right now, because my world is kind of hectic and crazy. It's like I can barely even handle it, and I wouldn't want to put that onto you. I wouldn't want to make you deal with me while I'm um, going through so much emotional turmoil. It's for the best, and I'm changing and I'm healing, but I don't want you to see me at my lowest point. I want to come to you once my healing is done, once I've transcended my dark night of the soul, so I can come to you in the physical world. But right now, I just feel like I would just make your life crazy as well as my life crazy. Um, let's see. In the past, I used to be very fearful and defensive. I was afraid of love. I was afraid of letting people into my emotions. I still struggle with this sometimes. I still struggle to let people in. My childhood and different things that happened to me in my life made it so that I learned to shield myself, and I learned to shield my sensitivity because I am a very sensitive person, and sometimes the world was very hard for me to exist in as a sensitive person. Sometimes I just got beaten down by other people, made fun of, bullied. And so I just kind of learned to not trust others completely. And I learned to put walls up to spare myself pain. But you have come in and you've shown me this hope, and you've shown me this unconditional love and this beauty. And so you give me hope that there is kindness in the world. There are people that have my best interests at heart. There are people who are angelic and kind and altruistic. And I feel like you are one of those people. And so you are helping me bring my walls down, because you are showing me that it's safe to love someone, that it's safe to trust somebody, because you are so, so good. You are such a good person, and you're so nice. And it really makes me feel safe in your arms, in your presence, that I feel like I can tell you the things that I like to keep secret. I can tell you my pain. I can tell you about secrets that only I know. I want to share those things with you because I feel like you're someone that would keep my secrets safe. You're someone that wouldn't tell everybody the things um, that are my deepest pains. You wouldn't tell anybody. You would be my secret keeper, and I really love you for that. I love how much I can trust you. Um, See, if there's been an ending to our connection, I want the sun to come up again. I've hit rock bottom. Currently, I've come to the end of my rope. I've come to the ledge, and I'm ready to leap into a new reality, a new paradigm. Things just all kind of fell apart at once, and now I'm left just really looking at who I truly am as a person, because I know that the things that I used to do, the things that I used to use to cope with my sadness, um, the behavior patterns I used to cope, they no longer serve me. That's no longer who I am anymore. And in some ways, they've betrayed me. I feel like my ego has betrayed me, and it has left me helpless, and it has left me kind of without anything. It's kind of destroyed me. And so now I'm really examining whether or not I need to listen to my fearful mind, my animalistic mind, or if I need to listen to my higher mind. And now I'm starting to listen to my higher mind because my ego has failed me. And so when I do tap into my higher self, when I tap into my third eye, my intuition, I see that you and I could have it all. I see that you and I could be partners for life, that we could um, be together forever and live the most beautiful, magical life together, full of rainbows and butterflies and happiness and laughter. And like, there really is no one else that I see I could live a life like this with. There's no one else I would want to live my life with, truly. And that's why I'm letting go of situations and people that come between us, because when I look at my dream life, the only person I see standing by my side is you. And that's the truth. There is no one else that I would dedicate my existence to other than you. Um, I feel so much passion for you, so much desire for you. Um, I'm just awakened. My body is just awakened when I see pictures of you, or I hear your voice, or I see you. It's like you just kind of set me on fire with all this passion ever since we first met, we first connected. The passion hasn't died for you. It hasn't. And so I want to reach out to you. I want to flirt with you. I want to communicate my passion to. I might do it a bit shyly at first because I've never felt this way about someone before, and I don't want to scare you with all this heat that's within me, but I feel like you might feel it too. And so I hope that you do. And I really do want to make action towards you, and I want to make movement towards you. Right now, I feel very burdened by the weight of keeping my feelings back, by not expressing my passion towards you. I also feel burdened by certain things in my life, and I really just kind of want to throw it all away. I want to just, yeah, I just want it all fall to pieces. It's like I just feel like I've made certain choices and I've done certain things and I've gotten myself into situations, I've gotten myself stuck in places, and I feel like I just want to throw it all away so that I can be with you. I would just throw it all away just to be with you. I would be with you even if it meant that we would live on the street and we would have nothing. I would be with you. I would give any amount of money. I would give away, if I lived in a mansion, I would give it all away just for a cabin with you somewhere. And that's truly how I feel. It's like nothing in the material world, no amount of money, no home, no car, any job. It's nothing compared to love. Love is more important than all that. And I'm realizing that. And it's like you do make me want to just run away from my life and just start again with you and just live our lives. And it's like we don't even need money to be happy, because when it's you and I together, it's like the love that we share is more precious than any diamond. It's worth more than any object. It's literally priceless. Like the love that we share is so incredible. It's like that feeling I have with you, I could never replace it with an object. And we wouldn't even need that much money to be happy together. Of course, if we do end up, making money, it's, that's besides the point. It's more just, it's like, even if we were broke, I would still be happy just to wake up next to you and see your face. That would make me feel like the richest person alive. Um, Sometimes I do put on a mask of aloofness, of coldness, and this is again my defense mechanism. I don't always like it when people know what's going on the inside, because sometimes what goes on the inside scares me and it makes me feel bad about myself, because I feel like there's something wrong with me for being sad, for being angry. I was taught to repress my emotions, and so I do that. And I'm sorry that I repress my emotions. I'm sorry that I act confusing. I probably act cold and distant and like I don't care sometimes, but that's just because I don't really know how to tell you how I really feel. It's like something I've never done before. I've never loved somebody like this before. And so sometimes the love is so intense that it just scares me and I just put my walls up and I just run away and I clam up, because it's like I don't even know how to verbalize the feelings that I have. And so I am trying to change this. I'm trying to make a choice between my head and my heart. I'm trying to decide to if I'm going to stay aloof, if I'm going to stay cold, if I'm going to stay distant, if I'm going to keep hiding my feelings, or if I'm going to be strong, if I'm going to call upon my inner strength and come towards you with love and show you how I actually feel and take off this mask, take down my sword, get out of my logical mind, because my logic hasn't always landed me in the best positions. My logic and my coldness has left me out in the cold. When I'm cold to you, it leaves me out in the cold. At first, it feels like I'm making the right choice. I'm being safe. I'm playing it safe. But playing it safe never works out in the long term. Playing it safe just leads to a boring life, an unsatisfying existence. Fortune favors the bold, as they say. And so that's why I do want to be strong. Um, I am deeply committed to you, even if you don't know this. This might be something I also hide as well, how committed to you I am. I do see you as my partner, as my significant other. I see myself as your person, as your love. I carry my love with you everywhere. It's something that I will never let go of. This connection is so precious to me that even when I act like nothing's going on between us, even when I act like I don't care, even when I act distant and cold, the truth is I'm always committed to you. I'm always connected to you. This connection will never go away because I feel that you and I are soulmates. I feel like we've known each other in past lives. I feel like the more I get to know you, it's like the more I'm getting to know myself. And I've never felt that way with someone else. It's like falling in love with you feels like I'm falling in love with myself. And it's so beautiful knowing that someone that gets me lives on this earth, someone that completely understands me in every way. I get to experience them. I get to experience the beauty of such a deep, profound connection. I've never felt such a deep love before. I've never felt like I was looking in a mirror. Like when I look into your eyes, I feel like I'm staring into a mirror. I feel like you know me without even, when I don't even say a word, you know exactly what I'm thinking. And like you know me without even me having to tell you who I am. You already knew, and I already know you. And I felt like, I just feel like I'm getting to know you again. Like when we met, it felt like I was just being reintroduced to you. It didn't feel like you were a new person. It felt like my soul has always known you. And if there has been conflict between us in the past, I want the water to go under the bridge. I want us to move on from this. I don't want to fight with you anymore. I don't want there to be animosity between us. I want you to forgive me because I think that this connection is not something that should be thrown away. And I know I've acted bad, and I know I've hurt you, and I know I've been hurtful to you, but it's just because I was in so much pain and I felt unworthy of you. And so I felt like by pushing you away, I was saving myself the torment of losing you someday. And I felt like if I walked away first, maybe then I wouldn't have to feel so bad if you decided that you didn't love me and you walked away. Because the thing is, I thought I could handle walking away, but I knew I couldn't handle if you walked away from me. So I decided to push you away because I could handle that more than if you pushed me away. If you pushed me away, I think it would break me. And the truth is, sometimes I think you're stronger than me. I think you can handle things better than I can. Um, I just, when things go wrong between us, I really do crumble inside. You seem to be able to bounce back, but for me, I just can't handle rejection from you. It would crush me. I'm not as intuitive as you are. I wouldn't know the deeper meaning behind it in the way that you know the deeper meaning behind it with me. I would just I don't know what I would do. It would be heart wrenching to me. So I do want to make this up to you. I want to make up to you whatever I've done. I want to apologize to you. I want to restore the balance between us and make things right between you and I. Like whatever I need to do to make it up to you, I want to do because I value you so much. I see how amazing you are. I see how beautiful you are. To me, you are utter perfection. Even if you don't see that in yourself, I see it because I see your soul and I see that your soul is perfect. And I think you're the most beautiful person I've ever seen, and inside and out. And you truly deserve all the love in the world, and I would feel so lucky if someday I get to be the person that gives you all of that love. Aw, beautiful message from your person. That was great. I enjoyed channeling them. Let's get some verbal messages, some more messages from them from this deck. Um, We have your touch is ecstasy. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? Whoa, did that hit the camera? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? Ah. Sorry, I might be a little bit out of it. It was kind of like, I feel like I have to shift back to my brain now. Um, okay, so we have your touch is ecstasy. I want to live our lives together. Yeah, I think your person was saying that earlier. They want to live their life with you with the 10 of Cups that came out. You triggered painful wounds in me that caused me to run and hide. Yeah, I think they did talk about running and hiding. It was like, yeah, they tend to get triggered because of like issues from their past that make them, afraid of being hurt. So then they run and they hide. You are always the first thing I think about when I wake up and the last thing I think about when I drift off to sleep. And I feel like oftentimes they're caught up in fantasies about the future life that they would want to have with you. I love spending time with you. So they love being around you. They love spending time with you. They love hanging out with you. Oh, wow. I'm in love with your soul. Okay. That's actually so interesting because that's what they were saying is that with the 9 of Pentacles, it's like they love your soul so much. They think you have the most beautiful soul. I'm surrendering to my love for you. So we were seeing that with the 10 of Swords, your person is kind of surrendering. They're letting go of their ego. And as they surrender the ego, it lets them come into the love energy, which kind of activates their heart and allows them to love you and really accept that they love you. Acceptance is always the first step towards change. So I feel like your person is accepting that they love you, that they feel that you are soulmates instead of trying to convince themselves otherwise. You will always have a special place in my heart that no one else can ever fill. Yeah, they definitely feel like they'll never be able to replace you because of this deep connection. And then we exist within one another's hearts, each other's hearts. So even if there is distance or silence or space between you at times, you are always within each other's hearts. And when you both feel into your heart, I feel like you feel each other and they feel you in their heart as well. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? Let's see. The connection you have to the divine is so incredible to me. You inspire so much hope within me. So we did see that with the star that you do. You give them hope because you are the high priestess here, and you show them that there is so much more to life than just making money and having a miserable career and just being, a cog in the wheel. You show them that, you can actually connect to the divine and ascend and live a life of beauty and pleasure and happiness and joy and freedom. And that's something that maybe they've never seen before. Um, Thank you for your love and kindness. It means so much to me to know that you care. So I feel that you are a very caring person and your person recognizes that you've been very, very kind to them. You have been unconditionally loving to them. And knowing that you care means a lot because I feel like you care about them for more than just surface reasons. You don't just see them as a piggy bank. You don't just see them as an attractive person that you want to use. You see them as a soul, and you see them as a valuable soul that you want to connect with and give love to. And I think this person maybe has been used before in the past, and they really appreciate that. They never get that energy from you that you're using them. And then you are so beautiful. I love your face and body. You are the most gorgeous being I've ever seen. This is literally what they just said. They did say that with the 9 of Pentacles. You are the most beautiful person I've ever seen inside and out. And so that is so sweet. Your person does really admire you, pile one. Whether or not you know to what extent your person kind of idolizes you, but in a very sweet way. I feel like they really just admire you so much. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? We'll just take all those. We have our love will conquer all. So they feel like your love will conquer all, transcend all obstacles. Let's tell each other all of our secrets. Okay, so this person was kind of saying they want to tell their secrets to you, their secret feelings. You make them feel safe enough to reveal their secrets. Nothing will change my feelings for you. I will always love you. Wow, beautiful, but so true. My heart is overflowing with love for you. So that's that Ace of Cups. It really is. I feel like whether or not you know it, their heart is overflowing, and that's why they can't stop loving you. It's like the more they almost start to push it away, the more they do love you. You light up my whole world. With the star, we definitely see that. You can see underneath my mask and it scares me. So yeah, this person was saying you do see underneath their mask. It's like even when they don't say anything, you know exactly what they're thinking, and it scares them because maybe with past partners and past relationships, even with friends and family, if they say I'm fine, no one second guesses it. Whereas if they say I'm fine and they obviously aren't, you know exactly what they're feeling, and I'm sure you have a telepathic connection as well. You are the love of my life in every lifetime. Beautiful. Yes. So they feel like you have had multiple lifetimes together and that you are the love of their life in this lifetime and every lifetime. Um, I could be with you forever. It just feels so right with you. They were definitely saying that with the Ten of Cups. And I'm praying your light will shine on me once more. So if there is a distance or a separation, this person is praying that your light will shine on them, that you will return to their life, that this connection will have a reconciliation, a new beginning. And I feel like this person's even, in some ways, manifesting a reconciliation, if they know how to do that, or just with all their persistent thoughts about you two being together, they are helping this come into fruition. What else does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One? What else does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One? What does Pile One's person say to Pile One? Okay, good. Cool. Um, Sorry, my cards are falling over. um, let's kiss and make up. So yeah, there's been disagreements. We kind of saw that with the Five of Swords, arguments, issues. They want to kiss and make up. Just fall back into the romance. Realize, get over the issues and realize that underneath all the issues, underneath all the ego, underneath all the confusion and pain, there really is just a lot of love and passion here. There's great roots in this connection because of this soulmate energy, and so they want to just come back to that love energy with you. Let's move in together. So we did see that with the Ten of Cups, wanting to live with you. You are everything to me. I need to see you again. We complete each other. Okay, so they feel that you are the Empress to them. You are their one. You are their ultimate happiness with the Ten of Cups. Their ultimate happiness is with you by their side. I want to come forward to you with a love offer. We did see that with the Knight of Cups. That is like my Knight of Cups message, so very congruent. You are the best thing that ever happened to me. I don't want to self-sabotage anymore. So this is interesting. This is kind of them admitting that whatever the Five of Swords is to you, if that was them running or if they did something that caused you to walk away from them, this was all self-sabotage. This was all coming from a place of feeling unworthy of you. And so they don't want to do this anymore. They don't want to sabotage your connection anymore. It's just hurting both of you. When I lost you, I felt like I lost myself. So, if there was a separation or a distance between the two of you, it felt like they lost themselves because they feel like you are very intrinsic to their life and ultimately some of their happiness as well. So they felt like they walked away from themselves. I feel so lucky to be with you. So they feel so lucky to be loved by you, to have you in their life. You are so valuable to them. Can you feel the magic between us? So there is magic, and I think they're wondering if you can feel it too, if you feel this power. And I know maybe it's even hard for them to admit it to themselves how magical this connection is because maybe they've been a 3D person most of their life, and this connection is so otherworldly. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. So this is a Ho'oponopono message. So this is a meditation you can do. I'm sure you guys already know about it, but this is basically saying that their higher self is wanting to have a forgiveness between the two of you. They were asking for forgiveness earlier as well. Walking away from you broke me. So another message of leaving you behind, walking away from you. And it did break them. It wasn't easy. And then we have, let's start again. So powerful last message from them there. So they do want to start again. They want to rekindle things. We definitely saw that. I feel like the Ten of Cups with the Ten of Swords is such a message of that. It's like, I know we've perhaps lost, this connection, but I don't want it to be lost forever. Even if things are over between us right now, I do want to start again with you because I feel that you are the person for me, and it's like, I don't really want to give up on that. Sorry, I have to reorganize this over here. And then I'm going to get some of these messages as well. What else does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One, please? What else does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? Our connection is important to me. Yes, definitely. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? We have um, I'm afraid to reach out. So there is some fear here that they are afraid to reach out to you. Just because we just see that with the Eight of Swords, it's probably just their own insecurities. Maybe a feeling that, they've damaged this connection too much and that if they try to come back now, you'll reject them. You'll say, like, what are you doing? Or this fear that maybe this connection is all in their head, especially if they don't have as much of a community, or maybe they're not like as psychic as you are. It could be that they see all the signs and synchronicities, and they always feel that you feel the same way, that you want to start again, but they're not completely sure, and they're afraid that if they did reach out to you, you'd be like, who are you? Like, why are you talking to me? Like, I don't feel this connection at all. And so that would just be really humiliating. And they were kind of saying that. It's like, they're like, I don't know if I could handle that. But they do want to fight for this love. Even if they're afraid to reach out, they do want to fight through this. This is kind of exemplary of what they were saying earlier, is like, it's just like Two of Pentacles and Two Minds. It's like they're afraid to reach out, but they do want to fight for this because they don't want to lose you, because your connection is very important to them. So it is, I feel like, a major crossroads for this person, choosing between love and fear, which is, a choice we all have to make. Is it worth risking our ego, for something, that would make us truly happy? What is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one? What is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one? See, I'm gonna go with the ones that already came out. So we have trust, which just fell out right away. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So I feel like this is a message to you. Pile one, to have faith. This is calling for you to trust your person, trust God, trust the universe, trust that, things are all working out. So have faith. And then we have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So this person does want to, yeah, kiss and make up, have a honeymoon, come back to the bliss, the sweetness that they feel with you. You know, really, it's like, being intimate and making up for lost time, making up for the pain, just really giving yourselves to each other and just enjoying, the connection that you guys do have. Because, like I said, underneath all the, triggering and self sabotage, there is so much love here. I could definitely feel that. What else is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one? Oh wow, this is such a cool card. I've never actually gotten this card yet. This is kind of a newer deck, but we do have Angel of Balance, which I believe is like kind of the Temperance card. So your person is currently balancing. They're getting in harmony. They want to balance things out with you. We did see that. They do want balance. And then we have All Tied Up, which is the Eight of Swords coming out again, or Eight of Swords energy to me. So they are, tied up. Maybe there is a situation that they need to release. But we did see with the Tower that this is working on it. I think that the Tower is kind of like the remedy to the Eight of Swords. It's like if someone is kind of trapped in a situation, sometimes the Tower just comes in, just kind of like a powerful divine intervention sort of thing to just break your person free, whether or not they are ready. So they are feeling a bit tied up. And like I think they were saying before, it's like because they are in this stage of balancing and healing, sometimes healing's a little messy. If they are in a dark night of the soul, they might just feel like, I don't really want to show this person how much I'm really going through it. It's almost humiliating. You don't necessarily want to see the person, you don't necessarily want the person that you love, that you have on a pedestal, you don't really want them to see you at your worst, because that would just make you feel embarrassed, especially if your person already kind of has self-esteem issues sometimes. All right, advice for pile one, please. Advice for pile one. Advice for pile one. I'm gonna just take. Also with the All Tied Up, this is like current energy, like right now, which isn't to say that tomorrow it could be different or the next week. It's just like right now they're kind of tied up by their insecurities. I feel like they're having to finish some karma. So we have, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So I think this is just a message to you, pile one, to be true to yourself. And then also, I think I'm getting a certain message that if there are people in your life that like doubt this connection, or like telling you like it's over between you guys. Like it's all in your head. You need to just move on. If you really don't want to move on, if you don't want to see other people, if you don't want to give up on your person or your connection, you don't have to. And it's like what other people think you should do, or they're trying to guilt trip you into feeling bad about still caring about this person. It's like that's not their love, it's not their heart. You need to be true to yourself. And if being true to yourself means that you do want to wait for this person, if you want to, continue to love them, continue to work on them, on yourself, and wait for, reunion to happen, then that's totally fine. And of course, also, if you feel like your true heart is telling you to walk away from this person, you can do that as well. It's just so important that you don't do anything based on what other people tell you to do. That if you want to walk away from this connection, it's because you truly want to, not because you're feeling like shamed or guilt by other people. And if you want to stay and wait for them, to get, their stuff together, then you totally should do that. It's just listening to your heart always, because you don't want to, live your life based on other people's like judgment. It's does that's just going to lead to unhappiness. Friendship, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So I feel like this is saying that if you have the ability to reach out to your person as a friend, even if that's just energetically, or if they're reaching out to you as a friend, respond to them in a friendly way. Like you don't have to condemn this person, like even if you guys are not fully in a relationship, it doesn't mean that you guys can't at least be friends or can't be on good terms. It's like you don't have to just. It's not the kind of thing where it's like either we're dating and we love each other, or we're not together and we hate each other. It's like you can be friends in the separation or in the in between period, or if your person is having to wrap up karmic situations or places right now, still keeping that friendship. And I feel like loving your person as a friend is really important because, it's like in some ways, maybe you just have to view them as you would like a friend. In some ways, like, you just want your friend to be happy, you'd be happy for them, and you'd be there to support them. So I feel like your friendship is also really important to your person. That you're there for them as a friend means a lot. More advice for pile one, please. Oh my God, this is crazy. So we have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And then look again, we have faith, trust your faith in this situation. So Spirit is definitely talking to you and telling you that you need to have faith. So if you have been losing hope or faith, this is a huge reminder, a double reminder to keep your faith. And again, like I was saying, it's like if you really feel like union is imminent between you and your person, it's not the time to give up on them. Really listen to that, because that's your gut telling you that that's your guides, that's your higher self. And your higher self probably knows, can see the future about what's going to happen between your person. If you're feeling that energy that you guys are going to come back together, then, trust that. All right. Last message from Pile One's person. Too many. Last message from Pile One's person to Pile One. Okay. You make my day. Oh, I'm crushing, so that you have a crush on you. It's a dull ache. So this person is kind of aching without you. It's a dull ache. I feel like that they carry with them all the time. And then let me hold you and tell me you want me. So this person does feel like they want to know that you want them. They want to hold you again. Let's see. Overall, let's see, what is pile one's person's overall energy towards pile one, please? What is pile one's person's overall energy towards pile one's person's overall energy towards pile one? Okay, so we do have the Eight of Swords coming out again, which is interesting because we also had all tied up and the Eight of Swords. So your person is a bit stuck right now. So I feel like, letting them loosen the bonds. Because the Eight of Swords, ultimately she can take off the bondage. She can free yourself from the situation. So it's more of a matter of like you being patient and just letting your person work it out, untangle themselves, let them free themselves, because I feel like that's a really important part of them getting into their power, is learning to free themselves from their ego, essentially. And then we have the Nine of Cups, which is saying that you are your person's wish fulfillment. We did see, I feel so lucky to be with you. So they feel so lucky to have you in their life. We can see, this is very small, I don't know if you can see that, but he does have like a little smug grin on his face. So you do make them feel very blessed. And then we do have the Queen of Wands, which is the divine feminine, and also just going to say again how beautiful you are and how magnetizing you are to your person. What is pile one to see right now? Okay, so we have this little peanut. So I feel like this is kind of saying that your person might be in their shell a little bit, and it's like, it takes time for them to crack that shell. It's like, having the strength, like seeing the analogy of a chick hatching from an egg. It's like the chick has to have that perseverance and that strength to free themselves, to come out of their shell. And I'm kind of seeing that as an analogy for leaving the 3D and coming into the fifth dimension. It's like you have to break that wall, you have to burst that bubble. And it is kind of scary because it's like when you live in the 3D, and it's like you just kind of believe in money and, um, you know, just kind of like just basic stuff. It is almost safe because it's like you get up every day, you go to a 9 to 5 job, you go to sleep, and that's your life. And that's, all there really is. But when you have the bravery and the courage to crack that shell, to come into the real world, which is spirit, connecting with your higher self, connecting to angels, all the magic and the wonders and the craziness that is, the true reality. It's a daunting thing, but I feel like your person is preparing to do that. So we have the little die, which is the number 5. So powerful change. We have the number 5 coming out again. So double confirmation of some really powerful changes. We did see that with the Tower of Taurus. We have the word dream and the word inspire. So you do inspire them. You inspire them. They dream about this future with you. You inspire them to change. I feel like you also have the number 3, which is about ascended masters. So your person is probably connecting to their spirituality right now. You're probably as well. You have this little snowman. I don't know if you can see him very clearly because he's kind of clear. He's a little bit of an odd character, but this is kind of saying, the 5 of Cups, or the 5 of Pentacles, which is that out in the cold energy. But also I said 5 of Cups, so that kind of as well, which is that, a little bit sad, a little bit melancholy, feeling cold without you. You're like their warmth. We have the letter Y. I'm also kind of hearing your person's like, why me? I really do feel like there's a lot that's changing and shifting. Your person's really going through a lot. So they're kind of like asking God, like, why me? Why do I have to go through this? But the thing is, ultimately, when we do have tower moments and things do kind of go crazy in our lives, it is ultimately for soul growth. And we learn most from those experiences. We have this little broken heart. So your person is heartbroken over you, especially if there's distance or separation. This says live your dream. So you have dream, live your dream. So this is saying to you, especially if you feel like you're not satisfied in your life, if you do feel like you want to break out of the matrix as well and do your light work, this is saying, what is your dream, what is your soul calling you to do, what is your higher purpose. And of course, consulting your higher self and doing meditation and reflection. I feel like your path will also be shown to you if you ask for it to be. And then we have this beautiful charm of the 2 birds. It's very much soulmate energy. I'm also seeing that as, building a nest together, and really enjoying your lives together. All right, pile 1, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. Sending you lots of abundance and many blessings, and please take care of yourselves. All right, bye-bye. Hello, pile 2. Hope you're doing really well. It's great to have you. Okay, so let's get into a channeled message from your person. Channeled message from pile 2's person to pile 2, please. See. Channel message from pile 2's person to pile 2, please. High Priestess. Channel message from pile 2's person to pile 2. Channel message from pile 2's person to pile 2. I'm going to say. Channel message from pile 2's person to pile 2. Channel message from pile 2's person to pile 2. Channel message from pile 2's person to pile 2. Pile 2's person. Okay, cool. So, see what's going on here. So we have the High Priestess. See, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Cups, 7 of Cups, Nine of Cups, Ten of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups actually, Judgment, Two of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, the Star, Ten of Cups, and Page of Wands. Okay, so let's see, what do I want to say to you? Hmm. So I'm really waking up to my intuition. I'm getting in touch with my intuitive power. I'm getting in touch with who I really am at a soul level. I'm starting to really wake up to my spirituality, to my sensitive side. I'm integrating my divine feminine energy right now. And this is allowing me to see our connection from a higher perspective, from a more ascended place. I'm starting to really also understand you better as a person. I do see you as this high priestess. I see you as the ultimate person. I see you as so connected to the divine. I see you as so wise beyond your years. You are an old soul, I can tell, because of how, yeah, deeply wise you are in a way that I've never met anyone else that has so much wisdom and is so humble at the same time. Like, you don't brag about it. Although you are very wise and very knowledgeable, you don't lord this over other people. You don't use this to boast or anything. You're very humble. You're very respectful, but you are very strong and you're very confident. And I really, really admire you and I respect you for that. I am really waking up to this connection. I'm having some major realizations right now, some major epiphanies. I'm really starting to understand life. And again, I'm starting to understand this connection. I'm getting all these interesting downloads and synchronicities. It's like I'm being awakened from my slumber, and my soul is really starting to wake up, and I'm really starting to see you and see our connection for what it really is. And this is kind of scaring me because all these realizations are a little bit intense for my little brain to handle, but my soul is urging me to ascend and let go of my ego self, let go of the person that, isn't tapped in, isn't in tune, isn't aligned, isn't intuitive. I'm becoming somebody who listens to their gut instinct and doesn't just do what other people tell them to do or what society tells them to do. I'm learning to listen to myself and I'm waking up to my soul's truth. And you've inspired me to do this because you are someone that listens to themselves as well. I do feel that our connection is very blessed, very auspicious, very lucky. And I also feel that this is a fated union between the two of us. I feel that when you came into my life and you being in my life is something that was divinely orchestrated. It was something that was decided before we were even born. It was something that our souls decided to do. And, I feel like no matter what, this is my ultimate destiny. You are my ultimate happiness. That aligning with you, aligning with this love is like aligning with my highest good, my highest potential, my higher self. And so I feel that, I am going to come back to you no matter where I am. I will always return to you no matter where I go. Um, I will always return to you because you are my destiny. And so I am planning to return to you in the future. I am dreaming of how, what I need to do, what arrangements I need to make, how I need to shift and change my life in order to come back to you. I'm preparing for this because I feel that I will never, feel as fulfilled with any other love or relationship. And so I feel that this is the relationship that is worth all of my time, all of my investment, all of my energy. And this is what I'm waiting for. This is what I've been waiting for my whole life. I do want to confess some feelings with you. I do want to flirt with you. I want to reach out with some communication, perhaps an apology as well. But I really do want to talk to you. But sometimes I get nervous because my feelings for you are so deep, and yet sometimes I feel like I'm unable to communicate them to the fullest extent. I don't exactly know how to verbalize the deep feelings I have. So if I do talk to you and I seem a little awkward or shy, it's because I do feel awkward and shy when it comes to you. I feel like you're this ancient, powerful soul, this almighty being, and I'm just kind of like starting out. I'm just like a little kid sometimes compared to you, or that's how I view myself. And I do want to make you an offer despite this, despite how foolish and insignificant I sometimes feel in compared to you. Sometimes I feel that I'm just a shadow of you. And I don't know, I want to grow and become as powerful as you. But regardless of how intimidated by you sometimes I feel, I do still want to bring a love offer to you in the physical world, in the 3D. I want to make you an offer. See, sometimes I feel like I've made the wrong choices in our relationship or in life in general, and it's left me feeling at like a dead end. I feel really down, and I feel like I've hit rock bottom sometimes, and I feel like I've just made a lot of wrong choices, and they just left me feeling empty and miserable inside. And I don't want to do this anymore. I want to make the correct choice this time, and I feel like you are the right choice, and that this choice with you is my wish fulfillment. I feel like you are my ultimate dream of a person. I see you in my dreams, and when I see you in my dreams, I feel so happy. And when I see you in real life and when I hear from you, it makes me feel so happy and so blessed and so lucky and so grateful because you truly are the most amazing person I've ever met. I think you are so incredible, so magical. You just like you're so different from everyone else. And there's just no one like you. No one could ever replace you in my heart. And I want you to know that. See, I feel very burdened by my day to day life. I feel very burdened by holding back my emotions, by trying to suppress my deep feelings. I have so much I want to say to you, and it's like I'm just carrying around all these words inside my head all day, all these things I need to say to you, all these feelings I want to confess to you. It's like I'm just carrying them around all day, and it's like I'm just waiting for the day when I can just tell you everything, when I can just really let it all go and just not be afraid anymore to show you how I truly feel about you. And how I truly feel about you is that I see a future with you. I see it all with you. I see forever with you. Truly, I do see that I would like to be with you, yeah, forever and ever and afterwards and after we pass from this world, coming into another existence, another reality, and being together in that one, and then again and again and again. It's like I feel that I want to be in union with you until the end of time, and then even after that. Um, and wherever we go, whatever universe we're in, whatever planet we live on, I want it to be you and I. Is I feel that we are soul family. I feel that we are the loves of each other's lives forever, and that's truly how I feel about you. Yeah, you are so nurturing and so sweet. I honestly feel like you don't have a mean bone in your body. You are just so kind. It's almost unbelievable that a person could be so kind to everyone, to me, even if I've been hurtful in the past sometimes or difficult to deal with. You're so unconditionally loving of me and accepting, and I really appreciate that because my you see beyond my triggers, you see beyond my reactiveness, you see the hurt and the pain and the suffering and the cry for help that's underneath all that acting out. You see what's really going on and that I'm in pain and that I'm hurting, and so you act from a place of understanding. And sometimes I feel like you nurture me in the way that a mother nurtures a child, which is, you don't punish me for having feelings. You simply, I feel like you respect me on a deeper level, and you respect that I am a sensitive being, and so you respond out of a place of love, rather than out of a place of punishment and anger. And I really appreciate that, and it's given me a deep sense of love and a deep sense of trust that you are a very kind person. And again, this makes me want to reach out to you. And I hope that if I do communicate with you more, as I continue to communicate with you, that you do respond to me in a loving way and that you don't judge me for being shy or being awkward, or maybe sometimes I say the wrong things. And I hope that you can look beyond that and see that I'm really just trying to impress you. I'm really just trying to reach out to you in the ways that I know how. And sometimes I may be not the best at communication, but even if I'm not very good at communicating, it's like I still try to from the place that I can, from what I do know, and I want to learn how to be better at communicating my feelings. But part of this comes with maturity, and sometimes I do feel a bit immature, that I have a lot to learn about relationships and about communication. But again, I am willing to change. I am willing to learn because I want to make you happy. And I want to make you proud of me ultimately. I'm definitely keeping an eye on you and on social media. I am trying to learn more about you, discover more about you, keeping an eye on what you've been up to, trying to learn about you as well. You're very fascinating to me because you are so different, and it's like you have all these different interesting sides and all this depth that is so interesting, and I want to explore it, and I want to get to know you. I want to know how your mind works. It's like you have this interesting brain, and I want to just sit down with you and learn your opinions and how you see the world, and like learn your perspective, because your perspective is very different than other people's, and it's very refreshing to meet someone who is so different. Um, and yeah, I see your worth here. Truly, I really do see how valuable you are. You are so perfect and so beautiful. You are absolutely stunning head to toe. And I really do, admire you for how confident you are, how you don't let life get you down, how you always bounce back after difficulties, how you truly just ascend, and you use your triggers to heal yourself and to grow. And it's like you just seem to become wiser and more beautiful and more powerful by the day. And I really admire that. And I do truly see you as my divine counterpart. I see you as my ultimate love, the love of my lifetime. And I feel that a union between the two of us, this connection, this love is truly fated. It's something that God determined, and you and I will find each other again, and we will find each other over and over and over again, and nothing will ever separate us, not even death, because after death we will find each other again, and we will always be together. And that's truly how I feel about you, and I love you so much. Wow, very, very powerful message from your person pile two. I have to shift back to myself now. Okay, let's get some more messages from them. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What else does, oh, okay, cool. Awesome. I'm dedicated to you and our union. They were saying that you have the 10 of Cups. It's like they are dedicated to you. They want to have this union with you. I feel married to you in spirit. So the Ten of Cups can kind of be card of marriage. So it's also just about a spiritual marriage. I feel like the Lovers is indicative of a spiritual marriage because, I mean, I think I said this before, but um, just, it's like marriage in the 3D way. It does make sense, but ultimately, it's like you don't have to be married in a spiritual way. And sometimes a spiritual marriage is more significant than just, wearing each other's wedding rings. Of course, that is something that you want to have in your life. That is beautiful. And I feel like your person wants that as well. But it's like ultimately, the true marriage is the marriage of souls, and that exists in the higher realms, and that's how your person feels about you. I wish you were here. So wherever you are, this person wishes you were there with them. Wherever they go, they wish you were there. I desire intimacy with you on every level. So emotional intimacy, physical intimacy. Definitely the Lovers is about that passion as well. I've misunderstood things between us before and gotten hurt. So this person, yeah, they might have misunderstood things. They might have gotten triggered, gotten reactive, maybe gotten confused about how you really felt about them. I want to breathe you in and lose myself in you. So they want to just, yeah, just lose themselves in you, allow your souls to just merge, just become one. I often have intense dreams about you. So this person does dream about you very often, probably at least on a weekly basis, if not nightly basis. They do see you in their dreams. I feel like you guys often connect in that way. Maybe you have a lot of dreams about them. I want to hold you and tell you how much I love you over and over again. So again, just wanting to confess all this. We do see this. There's a lot of pent up energy. There's a lot of pent up emotions, and this person does want to just let it all out. I feel like I'm seeing like a volcano of love. I received so many signs and synchronicities about you. So we saw that with the I think with the Wheel of Fortune that, they feel like this is destined, they get a lot of synchronicities. I was modeled unhealthy relationship templates that I need to heal and move on from. I think your person, this is basically saying their parents didn't have the healthiest relationship, maybe not the healthiest communication. And so it's maybe issues you guys have had, maybe have been a result of your person's issues with their parents or their parents' dysfunctional relationship. So they have to move on from this. They have to heal that. So they can have a more ascended relationship with you. I'm having an ego death. So we did see that with the Ten of Swords. They've kind of come to an ego death. And I think maybe it's because we saw with the Seven of Cups, maybe they did feel like they've made the wrong choice. And it was probably choices that they made from a place of ego. And so now they feel like their ego has kind of caused them to really suffer. And so they're having an ego death. Really, I feel like looking in the mirror and really wondering who they are at the soul level, really questioning maybe an identity that they've built for themselves that no longer serves them. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person say to pile two? What else does pile two's person want to say? We have I love you. So plain and simple. They just really want you to know that they love you. I feel your energy so strongly around me all day. I'm constantly reminded of you and how in love with you I am. So you are very energetically tapped into each other. So this person feels your energy. I'm sure you feel theirs. This is a very spiritual connection. I feel I dream of you nearly every night and daydream of you all day. There's no way I will ever be able to forget about you. That's so interesting because I was saying that like maybe, you know, almost every night they dream about you, and then they daydream about you a lot too. So then they're like, yeah, I can never forget about you because I'm just kind of thinking about you, dreaming about you all the time. You are the love of my life, my destiny, the one I know I was born to be with. So we definitely saw the destiny part coming out with the Wheel of Fortune. They know they were born to be with you. It's like the lovers, Adam and Eve sort of template. And then I have always loved you and always will. So they have always loved you, even pre-birth. Their soul loved you, and they always will. Let's get these cards. What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? This is so interesting. I said that. I was like, they said, you are my ultimate love. I almost said this actually. You are my ultimate lover. So another confirmation of that. This love is meant to last. So Ten of Cups is the forever love. It's, it lasts always. I have never felt pure joy the way I do with you. So yeah, pure joy, just, that feeling of, home, of bliss, nirvana even. You can see underneath my mask and it scares me. So this is also something they want to tell you is that you see them through who they really aren't. Sometimes it scares them because maybe they're used to hiding their true selves from people, from everyone, from the world, and you just know what's really going on with them, and that kind of freaks them out because they've lost a defense mechanism with you. It's like with you, they just feel like defenseless, almost like, just like, yeah, I'm almost seeing like, like a helpless baby. That's almost how they feel with you. But it's like, and they have to learn to feel safe in that way with you. What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? What else does Pile Two's person? Looks like those are the cards. Take that one as well since it's sticking up. I want to have a deep talk with you and bare our souls and deepest feelings to one another. So yeah, they want to have a deep talk with you, bare your souls to one another. I yearn for you always. There is a hole in my heart without you by my side. My sadness is getting harder to hide. It's funny, it actually rhymes. But yeah, so they feel like there's a hole in their heart without you. And then their sadness, they feel like they're yearning, their sadness, they're missing you is getting harder for them to hide. They'd be harder for them to hide from other people as well. I've been soul searching. All paths lead home to you. So no matter where they go, it's like they will always come back to you. And I think I saw that with the Two of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. I've realized hurting you only ends up hurting me too. I don't want to let my ego run the show anymore. So if they did hurt you, they realized it actually just ended up coming around, as karma does, and it just really made them feel terrible. So they're like, I don't want to do that anymore for both of our sake. Sometimes I lie awake thinking about you. I want to kiss you for hours. So just, really be passionate with you. I want to show you the real me, all of me. So, who they really are underneath their mask. Even if it's scary, they want to do it. It pains me that you don't know how madly in love with you I am. Don't give up hope on me, please. So I kind of see that with the Ten of Wands, that pain from not revealing their feelings. It's like they feel like they're going to explode because they're just repressing all these emotions. I love our conversation. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself. You're so similar. So it's like, yeah, like being with you is like looking in the mirror. I think they were saying like, they love talking to you. They love your conversations, even if they're very simple. All I want are your sweet kisses all over me. So a lot about kissing, wanting that intimacy. You're a masterpiece. Wow, that's very sweet. So it's like you are like God's masterpiece in their eyes, like a work of art. I'm realizing love is the only thing that really matters, and together we create one eternal love. So, eternal love between the two of you. And then I have changed so much since I met you. I hardly recognize who I used to be. I think they were saying that. Yeah, it's like they don't even really know who they used to be. They don't even know the person that they were, the things that they cared about. Just don't really make sense to them anymore. And they feel that they've ascended and they've grown so much since meeting you, since knowing you, that yeah, they just feel like, yeah, who am I anymore? Now that I've met you, it's like they're just kind of really realizing that, yeah, they've just shifted and grown, and like you inspire them to be like a different person in a lot of ways, a person who's healthier and kinder and more loving. All right, what else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? What else does Pile Two's person want to say? Ooh, we have let's make this last forever. So they were saying forever. That's from, I think that's from First Date by Blink 182. But yeah, they want to make it last forever with you. You are my ultimate bliss. So we also saw you are my, sorry, really close to the camera. Oops. You are my ultimate lover. You are my ultimate bliss. I love you, mind, body, and soul. So this is kind of what I mean by a spiritual marriage. It's a union of mind, body, and soul. And so that's truly how they love you. It's not just for how you look. It's your soul and your mind and who you are as a person. That's truly what they love, which is the highest love I feel like that you can have with a person is when you love them for all parts of themselves, and also not just what you can get out of them, not just how they make you feel, but who they truly are, that they respect you and admire you and they're in love with you for your deepest qualities. Really speaks to how sincere the feelings that they have for you are, Pile 2. What else is Pile Two's person's current energy towards Pile 2, please? What else is Pile Two's person's current energy towards Pile 2, please? Um, Wow. Okay. So we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So we did see there is a desire for your person to express their love, to tell you how they really feel. We have keep an open mind. So this is basically, I think your person is trying to keep an open mind about how things unfold in your connection, trying to keep an open mind about you. This is kind of saying, okay, I don't always resonate with this message. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. But I think this is kind of, maybe this is about expectations. Like, they're keeping an open mind about how things unfold between the two of you, and they're not trying to have unrealistic expectations or expecting you to change or be different. It's kind of saying that they do love you in this way where it's like they like you for who you really are. They don't want you to change for them or like conform to a standard or be like everyone else. It's like they like that you're very different, I guess is what I'm getting from that card. And then we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So this is how they feel. They feel very romantic towards you, and they feel like they want to explore these feelings, express their love, because their feelings for you are real, and they feel that they are worth exploring with you, and they want to do that. They want to see if you feel the same way. They want to see where this love could go, and I feel like for a lot of you, they do see the Ten of Cups. Actually, I'm going to reshuffle. Pile two's person's current energy towards pile two, please. Pile two's person's current energy towards pile two, please. Pile two's person's current energy towards pile two. Okay, so wow, let's get into these. So we have rest and rejuvenation. So we can see this masculine meditating here in this photo. So I feel that this is a sign that your person has been meditating on your connection, perhaps actually getting into meditation as a way to telepathically communicate with you or get some answers. And right now, this is a Four of Swords sort of energy. So they are currently healing, resting, rejuvenating, preparing to express their love. We have strategy. So this is showing that your person is trying to strategize their way back to you, trying to strategize what to say, what to do about this connection. And so currently they are in like a planning mode. And we did see that here with the, if I can find it, with the Two of Wands. This is kind of a strategic sort of energy. You know, what's my next move? What do I do? What do I say? So as they rest and rejuvenate and meditate, they're coming up with a plan. See, we have second chakra archangel Ariel. So isn't she beautiful in this card? But this is showing the sacral chakra and a lot of activation, which is a lot of creativity and also a lot of passion, a lot of pleasure, a lot of kundalini energy from your person. You might be picking up on a sensual vibe from them at this moment, which is definitely accurate. I feel like it's also hard for them to control those feelings when they come up for you. We saw that with the Lovers, a lot of passion in that card. See, let's get you some advice. Advice for pile two, please. So we have forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So if this person has disappointed you in the past, or there's been disappointment in this connection, so we see these two beautiful angelic people see you in your person. So this is saying, yeah, if your person has disappointed you, if there's been issues in your past, stop focusing on what went wrong in this connection or what's going wrong in this connection, and start focusing on gratitude for things in your life, and then focusing on the good times you have with your person, because that's also a form of manifestation, is reminiscing on times where you felt very loved by them. That can actually attract them into your life. And then deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So I think this is also just saying deep in your heart, you already know that your person does love you, and that this is a connection that is truly magical and truly beautiful. And so, you know, listening to your heart above other things is really important. Let's get some last messages from them. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two, please? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? See. I'm not giving up on us. So this person is sticking through it. They're sticking by it. They're not giving up on this connection, on this love. They don't want to. They feel that, yeah, you are the person that they want to spend their life with, and they're not going to give up on that. They also are saying, I've got this need for you. So this person feels like they need you in their life. They have a need for you. Yeah, it's like they do need you in their life. They don't feel quite right without you in their world. I feel so lucky to know you. So even to know you, even to be your friend, this person feels very, very blessed just to have that connection. I want you in my bed. Very cute, kind of cheeky, but yeah, they do want to be in bed with you. Let's see. What is pile two's person's overall energy towards pile two at this moment? Pile two's person's overall energy towards pile two. We have the Strength, the Tower, and the Queen of Cups. So See, right now with the Tower, this is always kind of about ego death and stuff, and dark night of the soul, crumbling of illusions of their past self, maybe in a dramatic way. So they are changing very dramatically, especially with the ascension energies going on right now. Not a surprise. We also have strength. So they are being tamed by you, being tempered by you. They're admiring your inner strength as well as trying to get into their strength as well. You might be a Leo for some of you. We also have Queen of Cups, which is again admiring your sweetness and your sensitive side. And they really do think that you're so kind. They were saying that earlier. They think you're like the nicest person ever. See, what does pile 2 need to hear right now? This pile 2 need to hear right now. A couple more pile 2. This pile 2 need to hear. Okay, so we have Tinkerbell. She came out. I love Tinkerbell. So this is showing you your connection to the fairies, maybe getting into connecting with the fairies, communicating with them telepathically. I feel like as this is summer where I live, and now the flowers are coming out, so I feel like there's a lot of fairy energy around here. Let's see. We have these beautiful little soulmate bears, the little teddy bears. So that's you and your person in this sweet, sweet love. It's like a 6 of Cups sort of energy. We have the number 6, so unconditional love, little Cancer charm. So I feel like that's also the Queen of Cups sort of energy. Very watery, very sweet. There's a lot of emotions in this connection. Oh, we have 2 6. Or it could be a 9 as well. I feel like the 6 and the 9 represent the masculine, feminine polarity. So this definitely is like a divine counterpart connection I'm feeling. We have this little dragon. So dragons, I feel like, are about power, about strength, protection, wisdom as well. Dragons are very wise, intuitive. We have the bananas. I kind of see this with the Tower. It's like your person's going a little bananas right now. Maybe with the ascension, it's like kind of there's a lot going on for them mentally. So we see the little wedding bells actually. So this is kind of like I was saying, spiritual marriage. There could be an actual marriage for you guys in the future someday with your person. But it's kind of like maybe this is also a sign that wedding bells are kind of ringing. So maybe there will be a union between the two of you in the time to come. We have another little tower. So Devil Tower moment, a lot's shifting for your person. We have this peacock feather, which is about having an incorruptible soul, having a pure soul, which I feel that you do, pile 2. We have these little, I love these. These are like my twin flame dolphins. So you and your person, I feel like journeying through lifetimes and time and space by each other's side. We have this little kitty. It's a little angel. So maybe you really love cats. There's a connection maybe to Bastet of ancient Egypt. She's a very beautiful goddess. We have this little buffalo. So buffaloes are a symbol of power, also abundance. The buffalo, it definitely represents being provided for by the universe. Whenever the Native Americans would hunt the buffalo, they would use all parts of the animal, of the skin, of the bone, everything. They would make use of all of it. And whenever there would be, buffalo hunting, it would always be a very abundant time. So I feel like this is also showing that between you and your person, if there is difficulty or pain, it's like, using every part of the relationship as a method for growth, even when there's, less than ideal sort of energies between the two of you, still using those, still making the best of them and being grateful for what the universe has given you in this connection. See, there's also a lot of buffaloes around where I live. It's nice to see them. I feel like they're also a very masculine energy of a lot of power and strength, which is, I feel like your person's getting into that energy. We have this little caduceus, which is the 2 snakes. This is an Egyptian symbol. So this is like, the classic intertwining of your energies. This is definitely a sign of twin flames if you resonate with that. So, the union of the yin and the yang, the union of the masculine, feminine within and without. So there's a lot of, I feel like, twin flame symbology in ancient Egypt. So I feel like that's an interesting thing to tap into if you're curious to learn about. Perhaps you had a lifetime there. I feel like a lot of light workers did have lifetimes in ancient Egypt. We have this little golden kind of like band thing. I feel like this is about the golden energy between the two of you, and it's like you guys are kind of connected by this golden thread. You also have this little stallion. So there's a lot of masculine energy coming through with the buffalo and the stallion. So your person is really getting into their power, really getting into their energy. And the stallion is also about freedom. So freeing themselves from things that no longer serve. Also about travel and movement. It's kind of like that night energy, pursuing, not being afraid. And we have this little seal. What I get from the seal is that your person, they like making you laugh. Maybe sometimes they like acting like a little bit of a clown for you. They want to make you giggle. How seals will do that, bounce. I've seen like an image of a seal bouncing a ball on its head. It's like your person just wants to impress you somehow. Like they want to do tricks for you or something. It's like they really want to impress you. All right, File 2, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Sending you lots of abundance and blessings. I hope you have a lot of joy. Until next time, please take care of yourselves. All right, bye-bye. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Hope this finds you well. Hope you're doing good. All right, let's see. Channeled message from Pile 3's person to Pile 3, please. Channeled message from Pile 3's person to Pile 3, please. Channeled message from Pile 3's person to Pile 3. Channeled message from Pile 3's person to Pile 3, please. Channeled message from Pile 3's person to Pile 3, please. Channeled message from Pile 3's person to Pile 3. What do they want to say? Channel message from Pile 3's person to Pile 3. I'm going to say. Channel message from Pile 3's feeling one more. There you go. Cool. And it was the Ten of Pentacles. Awesome. Love that card. So we have the Nine of Wands, the World, the King of Cups, King of Pentacles. Cool. I love those guys. The Hermit, Justice, Seven of Cups, the Chariot, the High Priestess, Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands, Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Okay. And I'll get into the rest of these in a minute. So, your person's channeled message. Let's see. What do they want to say? Let's see. Even though I might not show it, I am steadfast in this connection. I'm here to weather any storm that comes between the two of us. I have my feet firmly planted on the ground, and I'm kind of holding on for dear life because sometimes, the energies that are going on in the world and the energy between you and I gets really intense and overwhelming. But despite it all, I'm here through thick and thin, sunshine or rain. I'm standing here and I'm not moving. I'm a little battered. I think I've been through a lot in my life, and in this connection, it's been hard for me sometimes. But I am standing here. I'm sticking by you. I'm not leaving. I'm defending what I feel like is my birthright with you and our connection. And I am planning on taking some divinely guided action towards you and making progress towards you and our union, coming towards you in a respectful and kind way. I really want to be with you, no matter what it takes, even if it takes some vulnerability and some courage. I really want to transcend the obstacles that I have in my life to come towards you. If this means I need to travel towards you, then I want to do that. If this means I need to reach out to you and send you a message telling you what's going on, I want to do that. I want to do whatever I can to transcend any difficulties or obstacles between us, because I feel that we are meant to be here. We have the World and the High Priestess, so I want you to know that you really are my world. I see you as my divine feminine. I see you as the wisest, the most interesting, magical person I have ever met, and I truly know no one else like you, and I never will. You are my entire world. You are my everything, and you might not know this. I haven't necessarily told you that you are my everything, but it's the truth. That is how I feel. That when I look deep inside my heart, all I see is your face. You are um, more special to me than I think I've ever told you. More special to me than I even barely know how to put it into words. How divine you are, how perfect you are, how amazing you are to me. You are the center of my entire universe, and I want you to know that. I love you so much. Let's see. My love for you is as deep as the ocean, truly. It knows no bounds or limits. My love for you um, is my soul's truth. I have such deep care for you, such deep affection. You have warmed my heart. You have melted my cold exterior. You bring me to the core of my being. You awaken me to who I really am at the deepest level, my deepest soul feelings. You call them out of me, my deep emotions. Um, but sometimes these emotions I have for you run so deep that they stress me out. They give me some anxiety. I have some fear around them. I haven't always been comfortable having emotions, being emotional, speaking my feelings. And so the thought of telling you how I truly feel, the thought of confessing to you how much you are the love of my life, how much, yeah, love and passion and beauty I feel with you. It's a bit nerve-wracking. I almost feel scared that I won't get the words out in the right way, that I might embarrass myself, that you might think I'm foolish or silly for caring so much, for having so many feelings. At times I've been made fun of in my life for being sensitive, and so if I really showed you how truly sensitive I am, if I showed you my sensitive emotional side, sometimes I fear that my deepest feelings might get rejected or buffed by you, and that really, really frightens me. I don't want to I don't want to experience that. I don't want to open my heart to you and then be destroyed. So I have to learn to trust you and trust myself. But it is a learning curve, and I do sometimes get anxiety and stress when I think about tell you how I really feel. I am steadfast here again. I am committed to you and our union. I'm dedicated to making things work with you. I feel that I'm the person who um, I'm the kind of person who really wants to stick by someone's side, and I've decided that you're the person that I want to invest my time and my love and energy into, and so I'm really not going to give up on you or our love. Yeah, I'm fighting for this love. I'm fighting off obstacles and fighting off people, naysayers who say we don't belong together. I'm fighting those all off because it doesn't matter. We are meant to be together, and I don't care who says that we're not. I don't care what other people think about us or our relationship, because the truth is, I know in my heart and in my soul that this is right for me, that you are right for me, that you are the person for me, and nothing will ever change that or make me feel different. Nothing will ever convince me otherwise, convince me that you're not the person that I'm meant to spend my life with. And so I really do feel that you are the person that I want to live my life with, spend my life with, wake up every day next to, and I don't care who opposes it. I'm going to defend this love um, till the end. See, I've been really going within to get some answers, to connect with Source, to connect with God, my spiritual side, my higher self. I've been doing a lot of soul searching, really trying to figure out how to approach you, how to say the right things, what this connection is. I've been researching, soulmates and deep soul connections, learning more about, these kind of deep spiritual loves. I've been really curious to know more about what it means to be a soul and not just a 3D person. I'm trying to get into my soul essence because I know that that is where I find the truth. That is where I find myself, and ultimately, that is where I find you and the depth of our connection. And so, as I go within and as I discover my soul truth, I feel more and more called to bring you this offer of love, to bring you these feelings that I have for you to the surface. I fall more in love with you every moment, and every moment I feel closer to you. And it's like everything you do, down to the way you look, the sound of your laughter, the way you smell, everything. I just am so in love with everything about you. And I know that I always will be, that, nothing's ever going to change the way I feel. And so I feel like, might as well just come forward to you because I know that you're the person that I do want to be with. See, I want to balance the scales of our connection. I want to tell you the truth. I want to be honest with you. I want to show you that I'm a person with values and morals, that I am a good person. I want you to see that, that I am true to you, that I am capable of respecting you and loving you in the way that you deserve, because you are a person that does deserve a lot of respect. And I want to be able to give that to you because I don't want to hurt you anymore or ever again or ever. I just want to be true to you in every way that I can be. And I really want to come forward with the truth, to tell you the truth, to speak to speak my truth of my heart to you. And I don't want to waste any time. Um I don't want to beat around the bush. I really just want to come towards you as soon as possible, because I don't want to lose you and I don't want to keep you waiting around forever for me. And I have already decided that you are the person I love, that you are the person I want to be with. And so it's only a matter of time before I come into your life for this union that I really want with you. I've made a lot of wrong choices in my life on our path together. Sometimes I have made the wrong choice, a difficult choice, and sometimes I feel that whenever I make choices that aren't to do with you, or choices where I ignore my intuition and I listen to my ego and I listen to my fear and I listen to what other people say I should do, it always leads to disappointment. The choices I make with my heart are the ones that lead me to you, are the ones that lead me to happiness and joy. And I see that now. I see the equation. I see that when I don't listen to my higher self, I end up miserable and alone and depressed. And when I listen to my heart and when I come forward to you and when I talk to you and when I move this connection forward, that is when I feel the most fulfilled. And right now, if I have made a choice to walk away or step away, it has left me missing you and feeling quite anguished. And so I don't want to make these choices anymore, where I get scared and I just run away. I don't want to do that anymore because it always just ends up hurting me in the end, and you and our connection. Let's see. Um, right now, I'm a little bit afraid that you might cut me off, or that if I did come forward to you, you would reject me, and that scares me. Yeah, the idea of you telling me you don't want me the way that I want you is very scary to me, and so it is something that does stop me from telling the truth, because I'm scared that if I open my soul to you, if I bare my soul to you, you might push me away. You might turn me away. You might tell me to leave your life, and you might not want to hear my truth or care about my truth. And that really frightens me because I don't want to lose you. I want to always have you in my life. And I definitely want to rebuild our connection, rebuild things with you, make things stable with you again. Um, Heal things. I want us to build a life with one another. I want us to ground this connection and see where life takes us and see all the beautiful things that we could create together. Um, Co-create a beautiful existence, a beautiful life together. That's what I truly want with you. See, you give me so much hope, so much inspiration. You are my muse. You are a work of art in my eyes. You are so divine. You are so beautiful and magical. And I just adore you more than you probably will ever know, because I really don't know how to put into words how magical and divine I think you are. I just think you are like a being from heaven, or like a goddess or god or something like that. Just something otherworldly about you. It's just you glow in this way, like you glow like a star or like the moon. You're just so perfect. And whenever I see you, I'm just blown away by how gorgeous you are in every way, inside and out. And you are so kind. You are so loving, so unconditionally loving of other people. I also really love that you love yourself and all the kindness and the wisdom that you hold, all the love that you carry. You are so capable of love. And I find that so beautiful that you can love others in such a deep and profound way. And I do feel that, we share this sensitivity. Both of us, mirror a lot of the same sensitivity, a lot of the same depth and kindness. And I feel that in you, I have found my perfect match. And I want to have a long term commitment with you. I want to have a future with you. I want to settle down with you. I want us to have this prosperous, abundant, loving connection. And I want to grow old with you and have children with you if that's something that we're interested in. And just be by your side and spend my life by you, with you. Just really enjoying each other's presence, each other's company, because I am happiest when I'm with you. And I feel that like a life with you would be the richest, most fulfilling experience a person could have. And I feel like I want to have a family tree with you. I want to make you a part of my family. I want you to meet my family. I want our families to merge, and I just want to spend the rest of my life with you. Wow, beautiful message from your person, pile three. So let's get some more messages from them. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say? We have I'm ending karmic cycles. So this is about people, places, or things. Karmic cycles could even be um, thought patterns, repressing emotions, whatever that resonates with you or your situation that is currently happening. So that's very exciting. I desire intimacy with you on every level. So physical, emotional. This person really just wants to be all wrapped up in you. I know I need to change my ways and become a better person. So I think I was seeing that your person does want to, yeah, make the right choices, not make ego choices, because they just end up miserable if they do that. I get so insecure sometimes. I wonder why you even like me. I kind of see that with the star. This person just has you on such a pedestal that they get insecure, they get scared, they get anxious. They're afraid that you might, yeah, reject them. I had no idea how much pain I was truly in until I met you, and all of my repressed emotions came flooding back. So there also could be a lot of emotional stress just because of it's not your fault. It's more just especially if you resonate with being twin flames or just a deep soul connection, it can trigger a lot of really, really deep wounds. And so this person may have gotten triggered in the past and hurt you. Please don't give up on me. So they want you to wait for them, not give up on this connection. Sometimes when I think about you, my heart starts to ache and my eyes well up with tears. So we definitely see that with the Five of Cups. This person maybe does feel like they've made choices that are antithetical to your relationship and have just led to hurt and pain as they do cry, sometimes thinking about you, whether or not they want to. It's just it kind of comes over them. I feel so close to you. It's like I've known you forever. So they do recognize this as a deep soul connection. They feel this beautiful shared energy between the two of you, this similarity. The 3D world is losing its grip on me. I don't find pleasure in it like I used to anymore. My soul is yearning for ascension. So they're yearning for ascension. They're yearning to change. We see that with the hermit, going within a lot, tapping into the divine. I'm quiet because I don't know what to say to you. So if your person is ever quiet, it's because they're probably anxious. They're afraid of saying the wrong thing. They're afraid of mincing their words and coming across as awkward or weird, and so they might be quiet, or they might not respond in the way that you want them to, or as give as many words as you want them to. It hurts me so much knowing I've hurt you. My heart aches, and I feel all the pain you feel. So we have a lot about heart aching. So maybe you've been feeling this heart aching kind of sensation, and if they have hurt you, if they did walk away from this connection, or just if ever hurt you in any way, it really makes them ache. And we can see that with the Five of Cups. It's a very sad looking person, and I'm connecting more deeply to my spirituality. Definitely was channeling that with the Hermit coming through. So I feel like their spirituality is also waking them up to being less narcissistic, less three-dimensional, more empathetic sort of person. Sometimes pain can cause us to be kinder people. Let's see, what else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person say? So, you are absolutely gorgeous inside and out. I am so attracted to everything about you. I definitely said that. You are gorgeous inside and out with the star. I love you unconditionally and always will. Beautiful. You take my breath away and send shivers up my spine. So the shivers up my spine thing is kind of like a Kundalini awakening sort of energy, activation of their energies, their chakras. The love, bliss, and beauty I feel with you is incomparable. I've never felt this way before. So you've never made, this person has never felt the way that they feel about you with anyone else. So you've kind of awakened all these new emotions, brought up all this pain, but also all this beauty and all this love. So you've really, I feel like, shifted and changed their whole life. And they just feel like, nothing compares to you, no one compares to you. You are their only one. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say? I want our energies to unite in sacred unions. That is what they want. They do want to be with you. My heart is telling me that we belong together. So they are listening to their heart, and their heart is telling them to come to you, to be with you. There won't be a day where I don't think of you. So yeah, there won't be a day where this person doesn't think about you. There won't be a moment. They'll never forget about you. My heart is loyal to you. So their heart is loyal to you. Their heart, doesn't love anyone else in the way that they love you. The pain I feel without you is tearing me up inside, but it's making me a stronger and better person. That's so interesting. I was kind of just saying that, like, sometimes pain and loss can actually make the heart grow fonder, and also it can also make us a better person if we go through a lot, because then we have more compassion for other people. I have faith that our love can overcome anything. And I'm sorry for acting like I don't care. I was afraid of showing my true emotions. So this is a message for those of you that this person did try to hide their feelings a bit, and it was just because they were scared. They were scared of rejection. They were scared of that intimacy at the time. Let's see. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? Let's see. A couple more. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? Okay. So we have, I'm listening to my intuition. We definitely saw that with the Hermit, going within, listening to their intuition. Let's get all these picked up. I want to see you in person. So they want to see you in person, see you face to face. And then we did see that with the Chariot, maybe travel is important. They're also during FaceTime. So this person might want to FaceTime you as well. They really want to see your face. I want it all with you. So that's a Ten of Pentacles. Like, we could have it all. I want it all with you. I've been looking for you my whole life. I could travel to the ends of the earth and never find a love like ours again. You are my one and only. Someone wants to come out, I guess. Inside our hearts, we are always in union. So inside your hearts, there is no separation. You are always together. I feel like, especially energetically, you guys are communicating a lot telepathically. You expand my consciousness. So you open their mind. You've opened them up to beyond 3D. You've opened them up to the divine, I feel like, in a lot of ways. Please trust me. So trust them that they love you. Trust them that they are coming back. I don't love anyone else the way I love you. Definitely was hearing that. I wouldn't be able to stop loving you even if I tried. I have a lot of secret feelings for you. There's a lot going on beneath the surface that I keep hidden. So, yeah, they do have a lot of secret feelings, and I feel like it kind of stresses them out because they feel like they're going to have to admit these someday or just live with the burden of these emotions for the rest of their life. Nobody does it like you do. So nobody does it like you do. You just are this unique, special person, and no one, holds a candle to you. This says, "Say yes to heaven, say yes to me." So this is "Say Yes to Heaven" from Lana Del Rey. So I feel like this is saying that you are each other's heaven on earth, and they want to say yes to it. They want you to say yes to them, especially if they come back. They want you to be receptive to them. Even when I try to walk away, you tug at my heartstrings, and I ache to return to you once more. So if they do try to walk away or distance themselves, it's like their heartstrings are connected to you. Guys are so like close, you know what I mean? Like wrapped up in each other's energies that they ache to return to you. So we do see a lot about aching here. So this person is aching to be with you, to return to you, especially if there's some sort of distance or gap or separation. This person is really feeling it on a heart level. Oh, I was gonna get these messages as well. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three, please? What else does pile three's person? What else does pile three's person say to pile three? Oh, bit too many. Let's just take that. So they want to say the universe will always bring us back together. So they feel that the universe has your guys' back, that the universe will conspire to bring you back in each other's lives. So this is something that you need to trust them about, trust the universe that came up earlier. I'm afraid to reach out. So this person does have a bit of a fear of, telling you how they feel reaching out, maybe reaching out in a more profound way, like asking to see you, asking to spend time with you. Let's make this last forever. So they want this to last forever. We see that with the Ten of Pentacles. This is a long-term sort of thing for them. And we also have our connection is important to me. So your connection is very important to this person. And they really do feel like this is a, once in a lifetime sort of love between the two of you. All right, so now let's get into some oracle cards. What is File three's person's current energy towards File 3, please? What is File three's person's current energy towards File 3, please? You have career and finances. Financial issues are a factor in your life right now. So this is, I usually kind of equate this to more like self-worth issues. So maybe that is a bit of what's going on with your person. Express your love, go ahead and make a romantic gesture. So they do want to express their love, make a romantic gesture towards you. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. So I feel like your person is aware, but this is like a past life sort of relationship. This is beyond just this lifetime. This is not a normal sort of love relationship. They might even believe in past lives or soulmates, and they definitely categorize you as that in their life. What else is Pile three's person's current energy towards Pile 3? What else is Pile three's person's current energy? Okay, so we have you. Oh wow, this is some intense energy actually. So we have storm warning, adjacent possibilities, and anxiety. Okay, so storm warning is kind of giving me like tower moment vibes. So there might be a tower moment imminent for your person. And again, this is maybe some divine intervention. We did see, I think, was it? Yeah, the Seven of Cups. This is kind of the same energy as the adjacent possibilities. So this might be saying that your person is going to make a sudden change, a sudden decision, maybe reverse a decision. For some reason, yeah, I'm thinking about like maybe if your person took a step in a direction that isn't serving them, they might have to take like a sudden step backwards and like leave a certain situation. Because yeah, maybe they made the wrong choice here with adjacent possibilities, and now they're hoping for, they're walking out of, they're like they walked into one door, but now they're turning around and then walking into another door, which is kind of like I'm seeing like timeline shifting. So they might be leaving a situation or a person for some of you, or something like that, and then this might be kind of like a dramatic sort of energy for them. And I think it's causing a lot of energy or anxiety because If they do leave a situation behind to come back towards you, it's really stressing them out because they're kind of wondering if you'll take them back. If they choose the door with to you, if they choose the doorway to love with you, it's they're scared that you might not be receptive to them. So it seems like there's like a choice that they need to make that might kind of cause a lot of turbulence and turmoil, might really shake up their life, but they feel like they need to make this choice because I feel like spirit is pushing them to you, because we have the universe will always bring us back together. So the universe is conspiring to unite the two of you. So this might actually be like divine intervention coming in to bring your person back towards you. So take that as it resonates. Very, very interesting message. So I'm interested to see what that's going to be for you guys. It's probably going to be very different situations for every one of you, but it could be some sort of dramatic conclusion or like a karmic cycle or something. I think we did see I'm ending karmic cycles. Okay, so that's what it is. It's a karmic cycle that's going to be ending dramatically. I just got shivers, and it's causing us some anxiety. So this is like very, very current energy. So you'll have to keep me posted. Interesting. Advice for pile 3, please. Advice for pile 3. Wow. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to have, to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Okay, so if this isn't not a sign that your person is going to come back to you soon, this is definitely that. I feel like, especially with all this karmic ending stuff that's kind of showing up right now, it seems like your person is going to be returning to you. Of course, soon is relative. It's not, it could be soon as in a year or like 6 months or even tomorrow. It's just kind of like about what the divine timing is. But I mean, I feel like in the context of spending the rest of your lives together, it's relative. But it does look like blessings of love are going to be coming into your way, and Spirit's saying soon. So, like I said, soon being relative to your situation. And I feel like you might already be picking up on signs of this. I feel like Spirit is guiding both of you back to each other. More advice for pile 3, please. More advice for pile 3. And I'm hearing the word drama. There's some drama going on in your person's life. I don't usually talk about drama or anything, but it seems like there's drama going on right now. Very interesting. And then playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. Remember, love is the greatest healer. So this is about, when you guys do come back together, coming back together in a playful, loving way, and just really enjoying some laughter. See. I have to get up real quick. I have to plug my computer in. Sorry. Sorry about that, you guys. So let's see. Let's get some final messages from your person, pile 3. What else does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3, please? Let's see. I can't forget you. Oh wow, 1111 union. So that's actually going to be coming to you guys soon, it looks like. I haven't gotten this message recently, so I feel like this is definitely a sign that there's going to be some union coming your way with your person, because they can't forget about you. This is actually really exciting. I'm definitely feeling that for you guys. We also have you're radiant, so they feel that you are radiant, that you are beautiful, your light is shining, and it's making them want to come towards you. Both have I love our friendship. So this person really loves the relationship that you guys have, your friendship, this deep connection. We also have I need help. I feel like a mess. So we can kind of see this with this storm warning. It's like this person kind of feels like their life's a mess. We see this with this anxiety. This might be your person. See kind of tearful, teary-eyed, kind of going through a lot. So definitely, I feel like your person is kind of falling apart. But I feel like as we fall apart, we can come back together for a higher sort of energy. I'm feeling the vibes. They're feeling the vibe between the two of you. They're feeling like they want to be in union with you. This is super powerful. I literally don't think I've gotten this little card before in a pile, or at least on recent memory. So, wow, really cool, you guys. Exciting energies. I feel like this has a lot to do with the ascension that's going on. What is pile 3's person's overall energy towards pile 3 right now? pile three's person's overall energy towards pile three. We have the Page of Swords. This is your person keeping an eye on you, watching out, seeing what's going on with you in your life. Oh my gosh. And we have the Hierophant and the King of Wands. So this is really your person stepping into their divinity. The King of Wands is the divine masculine, is the shamanic energy. And the Hierophant is like the high priest, basically. So your person is really becoming the divine masculine, which is explaining why there's all this union energy. But of course, all coming into that energy ascension is very stressful. So I feel like dark night of the souls often come in conjunction with awakenings. Oftentimes it is at rock bottom where we kind of have to ascend and grow. So I feel like that's very much the energy of your person right now. It's like they're kind of it's like they're kind of having to break down to have a breakthrough. So right now, in this current moment, right now, they're kind of having the breakdown part, but I feel like in the near future, it will be the breakthrough, which could lead to communication, union coming in for a lot of you. So really, really exciting. I feel like I'm literally witnessing the progress of a relationship right now, this reading. So this is super exciting. Cool energy. Thank you for sharing that with me. All right, let's see. What else does file 3 need to hear? Okay. Oh, wow. So we have this. Ooh, I love this little guy, chameleon. So we have this little chameleon, and the chameleon is saying that your person is changing like a chameleon, shifting, growing, evolving. This is blue moon. So apparently during blue moons, people's intuitions are especially heightened. So it's just saying that just generally you have very heightened intuition. We're also seeing this with the third eye, little heart. So you really are tapping into your intuitive energy, high priestess, divine feminine energy. We have this beautiful little sea eagle. I think this is a Ravenclaw charm from Harry Potter. But again, I feel like the Ravenclaw, or like the sign of the eagle, is just being very, very intelligent. So I think that you are a highly intelligent person. I think also, again, it's your person keeping a close eye on you. This little flower is about your person finding you to be very beautiful, like a little flower, like a rose. This cactus is representative that, even if there are dry spells in your connection, it's like this love can withstand, times of silence or separation because it is so strong. Cactuses can go months without rain. I feel like it's the same with your connection. We have PB, so that's, let's see, peanut butter. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything. And also the letter F. For some reason, I'm hearing like peanut butter and jelly, which is kind of like, that classic, like, we go together like peanut butter and jelly. It's kind of like you and your person. That's kind of funny. We have this little olive. So this is like extending an olive branch, wanting to have some peace between the two of you. We have this little spider. So this is about, I feel like the interconnectedness of all things, which is actually interesting coming out with this. This used to be a dream catcher, but it's kind of like a spider's web. So actually I have the spider and the web, which is kind of a powerful combination. So this is really showing you how connected you and your person are, how connected we are with everything and everyone. We have this lovely little princess. So I feel like your person does see you as like a princess, or a prince, of course, depending on your gender, but they do see you as like royalty. I think that's like Cinderella or something. So, maybe this is going to be like a rags to riches sort of tale. There's pain and suffering, but then it leads to riches and abundance and glory. We have a little tower. Okay, so I was definitely saying with that storm warning that there is like a tower moment going on with your person. So that definitely is accurate. We have this, let's see, this is like a sign of like a really divine connection. There's one of like archangels and spiritual beings watching out for you and your person, protecting the connection. We have this little black cat, which is a sign of intuition and I feel like wisdom. I feel like black cats are very, very spiritual. This is also reminding me of the cat from Kiki's Delivery Service. I don't know if you like Studio Ghibli or if you've seen that movie, but maybe you guys, if you haven't seen that movie, I definitely recommend it. Maybe you guys resonate with being kind of witchy in the best way possible. And we have this a little bee charm. So, bees are very important. I feel like they're a symbol of royalty, of royal bloodline and power. And I feel like you, especially with the princess, there's a lot of royal energy here. We have this little puppy. So this is saying your person is very loyal to you. We have the number 5, which is powerful change. Okay, so much about powerful change here. I really do feel that is really going on in your connection right now. All right, pile three, thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. Please take care of yourselves. I'm sending you lots of abundance and lists and many blessings. All right, bye bye.